Il nostro amore lo viviamo.
Rarely does one have the privilege of witnessing a partnership as uniquely harmonious as that of Jonathan and Charlotte. When they graced the stage of Britain's Got Talent, their seamless compatibility left both judges and viewers in awe. What set Jonathan and Charlotte apart was the profound friendship they shared behind the scenes and their unwavering loyalty to each other, even when it seemed that their vocal styles wouldn't naturally complement each other. Critics were quick to point out the apparent mismatch in their voices. Jonathan's powerful, dramatic tenor seemed more at home in the grandeur of opera, while Charlotte's warm, honeyed tones were reminiscent of West End showstoppers. Yet, when these two seemingly disparate talents united, it was a fusion as remarkable as fire meeting water, a brilliance that truly shone during their Britain's Got Talent audition. But what really happened between Jonathan and Charlotte? Join us on a journey to explore the remarkable story of the duo from Britain's Got Talent. Fate brought Jonathan Antoine and Charlotte Giaconelli together. Both hailing from Chigwell, Essex, England, their early lives took different paths. While Jonathan grew up with a loving family and an older sister, Charlotte faced the challenge of her parents' divorce. She found solace in music, nurtured by her mother, who enrolled her in stage school classes. Jonathan, on the other hand, immersed himself in the world of music, receiving guidance from mentors like Jeanette Brown and Jenny Ewington. Their paths converged when they attended the same high school and studied under the same music teacher. However, it was a twist of fate on their music teacher Jeanette Brown's wedding day that brought them together to sing The Prayer. They continued as a duo for years, not knowing that their harmonious partnership would eventually captivate audiences on America's Got Talent. Their Britain's Got Talent journey in the show's 6th season initially faced skepticism from the judges, a reaction reminiscent of Susan Boyle's audition. Yet they wowed everyone with their rendition of The Prayer. Simon Cowell, in particular, suggested that Jonathan should part ways with Charlotte, believing him to be vocally superior. However, the duo persisted, eventually proving Simon wrong during the semifinals with their duet performance of Caruso. Simon acknowledged his initial misjudgment, admitting that Charlotte complimented Jonathan exceptionally well. While they didn't win the final, they secured a runner-up spot behind the dancing dog act Ashley and Pudsey in 2012. Shortly after their time on Britain's Got Talent, Jonathan and Charlotte were ready to take on a new chapter. Recognizing their potential, Simon Cowell offered them a $1 million recording contract with his label, provided they both explored musical theater in the near future. Their debut album was released in September 2012 in the UK and in October 2012 in the US, featuring a mix of new songs and covers, including The Prayer. The public embraced their album, propelling it to 5th place on the UK albums chart within days of release. A documentary chronicling their rise to fame aired on ITV, providing an intimate look into their lives. The duo didn't stop there, releasing another album titled Perhaps Love a year later. This album marked the beginning of their artistic divergence, with each having dedicated solo songs within it. A year later, the fears of fans regarding their split became a reality. Their amicable split led to exciting opportunities for both. Charlotte released her solo studio album, Solitaire, in June 2014, making her debut in West End shows and becoming an advocate for body positivity and representation in the entertainment industry. Jonathan Antoine, on the other hand, made strides in his personal and professional life. He released his solo album, Tenor, followed by another well-received album, and performed in concerts across the world. His commitment to change extended to a remarkable weight loss journey. While they now lead separate careers, the bond between Jonathan and Charlotte remains strong. Despite their infrequent conversations, a reunion is not entirely out of the question. The paths of these two remarkable artists continue to evolve, leaving us nostalgic for their friendship but hopeful for future reunions.